Alright, so for now it's a screen, okay? So don't get mad at me. What is going on around here? Alright, so I still have to upload some more of my van life goodies. But for now, I had decided to upload some workout stuff that is very helpful. Especially, when you're like over 40. Like me. Okay, and you want to keep, what you want to stay healthy. Now, sometimes you work a lot and you're too tired to go to the gym. Now, these are some really good exercises to do, and you don't have to go to the gym. I'm going to upload more, so hopefully you guys like these 3D exercise models. Now, however, you still got to kind of watch what you eat, guys, because when you're over 40, your body just does not metabolize certain foods like it used to. Like, I used to be able to eat pizza till days, okay? I can eat you out of house and home, but especially after having a child, okay? This didn't happen to me at all until after having a kid, where those items I couldn't process anymore. So I have no clue what in the world happened. Now, these are all just uploaded, so there's no views, okay? So I figure I'd just let you guys know. Um, these are not strenuous. You can choose whichever one you want to do, but I would definitely suggest you do it 3 times a day. Make some time for yourself. Kind of like, if, let's say you're Muslim and you take time for prayer, okay? Or if you are Catholic and you take that time for prayer, okay? Yeah. You pray while you're doing this, okay? Pray, pray, pray. Okay. You also have to watch your sodium intake. Very important. Um, I know the body needs a lot of salt, but too much, and what will happen is you'll start sagging in areas. Stay away from sugar. Do your best to not add sugar unless you are extremely low on sugar and your body is telling you, hey, I need a candy bar. Okay, because we're majority, okay, of water, okay. So our elements are salt water or fresh water, okay, not sugar water. Okay, just making sure you all know that. You also will understand why sugar is bad when you go and chew some bubble gum. Okay, you can taste how the bubble gum dries up and gets really really hard to start chewing once the sugar's gone. So that's what happens to your muscles. So if you're living off sugar, your muscles can't grow. It can't stay soft. It can't stretch like it's supposed to. You start having joint pains and weaknesses, and you're starting to see cellulite growing around the fat and the muscles looking like they disappearing. It's a strange science, but you can definitely look it up. Now, however, if you are going to chew gum, please do so. Okay, very good idea to do so. Get sugar free. Um, you want that gum to last because that gum is going to help with exercising your lower jaw and underneath your chin. So if you're starting to round out a little bit too much, kind of like me, um, around the face and the chin area. I know that's genetics, but that's also too much sodium intake. Okay, your body does like to retain water, so chew, chew, chew. Okay, and that will keep the muscles going. Okay, and that will also keep your sugar level where it belongs, so you don't need to pump yourself with a candy bar. All right, so I will start putting stuff up like that as well. Healthy exercises for van lifers. Now, I know you guys are like, but van life goes to the gym like every night. Sometimes they sleep there. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're deep in the woods, okay, because they don't want to be bothered by the fucking world. And sometimes they're in the mountains like me. Okay. The gym ain't that close. So there's some exercises you can do when you are remote and you're not, mingling around city areas. So you want to make sure you take that time to do little simple exercises so that you don't get weaker. I'm also going to upload some self-defense, guys, because some of us are alone in the vehicles. Okay, solo men, solo women. So everybody's going to need that. So I'm going to start uploading that. I would find a partner to practice because really you need muscle memory. And you need to be able to feel it. Because watching it, yeah, you can get the moves down and whatnot, but you'll be too slow when you need to use it. So you want to see if you can get a partner to kind of go over those motions. Now, I know there are individuals who are alone in van life. We'll have to figure this one out. I have no clue. Maybe try to beat up a tree. I haven't a clue. But try the moves. Try to imagine a person in front of you, getting ready to assault you. So I'm gonna be uploading that as well. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I did have everything ready to upload, and then I kind of lost it. So I may have to re-upload again. And then I gotta still upload some more of the van life kind of designs. However, again, when it comes to van life, everybody's different. Please, I know that certain designs, they look amazing. Looks like you're in an apartment, okay, or a little condo. But if it doesn't fit the things that you're used to using, like object, things that you probably wouldn't even imagine that you're going to need, propane tank, a water heater that's run by a propane tank. I mean, not everybody can afford, like a regular water heater and a full electrical system and all that. So sometimes you got to kind of rough it out. Water, where you're going to store the water. Now, if you're going to store the water underneath your van, which I always felt was a good idea, you also want to make sure you are climate control. All right, especially when it gets cold, and you want a heating system underneath there to keep the tanks from freezing. Well, if you ain't got money for that, stay away from winter. Okay. Make sure you do take plenty of time for walking. Walking does wonders. Find a beach. Walk on the sand. It's hard to walk on the fucking sand. That will, just walking alone, that'll strengthen legs, sides, stomach, you fucking name it. You don't even have to jog, okay? Don't even worry about the jogging, okay? Don't have to worry. That's how I stay fit, okay? How I stay young. I also do my best not to have the carbs. I am a bread person, so I'm trying to cut that out. But I will not give up my cheese, okay? I love cheese, and I love every single kind of fucking cheese that's on the planet, okay? I love cheese. And I like steak, but at the same time, you also gotta be careful. I know carnivore diets are really good, but steak sometimes can be very, very harsh on the stomach for processing purposes. It takes longer to process. And cholesterol from that steak getting into your heart. So, yeah. Now, carnivore diet is not a bad diet. It's definitely a diet that's going to keep your the women's stuff and the men's stuff, okay, in the right places. And the right weight gain in the right places, okay? It will. But you want to make sure what type of beef are you eating, okay? Oh, stay away from pork. Oh, as delicious as tenderloin may be, okay? And some fried pork chops. Cut that shit out. Okay, cut it out. Run. Lean chicken. Don't be frying it now. Stop that bullshit. Okay? If you're gonna fry it though, use olive oil. Olive oil is good for you, so it wouldn't matter if you suck down a whole lot of olive oil. Oh, another thing too, take a spoonful of olive oil, and that also helps flush your system. Yeah, lubricates where you're not lubricated. Keeps things aflow. Look, you can look that up too. Okay, all right. So I do hope you like these animation exercises. These are all mostly stand up. There's a couple of sit downs. I didn't upload the one for side lifts, but definitely you want to practice the side leg lifts when you're laying down. They do a lot. There's so many. I think there's like 3 different type of leg lifts where you have your legs out, right, and then legs in, okay, where it's bent. Yeah, much easier on the spine if you have spine issues. So if you have spine issues, some of these exercises standing up will be hard, but you could do a lot of these laying down. So bear with me. I'll get as many up as I possibly can. I do hope you guys like what I'm doing. I also am going to go over van life products. So this is going to be very diverse, right? Verderse. I'm not saying it right. There'll be products that I'll show you that are easy. There's one that I haven't shown yet, and that is the washing machine. It folds down, okay? Like it collapses down so you can easily store it, and then it collapses back up, and you can fucking wash your clothes like a goddamn washing machine. Excuse my language, okay? God loves me. God knows I didn't mean to say that, but you can freaking do that, man. And then there is a mini dryer that you can get too, but you don't need that. Hanging it up, it's all good, okay? And if you want your stretch back in your jeans or certain, like your t-shirts or something like that, use a blow dryer. Okay, heat that bitch up. And that will shrink your shit right back where it belongs. Especially if I mean, sometimes that shit overstretches and you're like, okay, just blow dry that shit. Okay. Or, just go right to the laundromat and do your normal thing. Just whatever you gotta do. I got so many ideas that helps out different versions of van life. So I do hope you like my channel. Please don't forget to comment and enjoy.